All right, people, welcome back. Welcome back to another video. Today's video, I'm gonna review a AMVR product. First of all, it's not sponsored, even though they sent me it for free. Not sponsored. I just won it through a giveaway. But of course, being partner with AMVR, I thought it needs to be reviewed. So, what are we going to review today? Well, today we are going to review their brand new, I think, G1 golf club. I did record some footage, so I'll probably add that here or at the end. But this is the G1 golf club. It's an extended golf club. It's pretty long. It's great. Honestly, I freaking love it. It has some negatives, but in my opinion, 99% of them are positive. So let's start with it. When it comes into the box, of course, it does not come with a controller. Let me take that out. So this is how it comes in the box, except these front weight. These are loose in the package. But you get a nice, I think it's a torque. No, it's not a torque. It's one of the other ones to tighten it up. So what you do is it's two halves. You put them like this, screw them on. You don't have to, but I recommend it because it's kind of like the front weighting of it. With that, that's not the only good feature about it. In this one, there is a sliding system. Yeah, you can't hear it, but there is a piece of metal inside where also is a little bit of my negative feedback. That you can, of course, that kind of simulates you hitting the ball, the sound and clink, you know, that sound. It's great if it works. So here's the issue. If you have a room like me, it's not the biggest, but it's big enough to play with this. We'll come to that part in a little bit. But if you have it completely loose, you can do that here on the back. Yeah, the weird thing about this, so you if you look at the back, you have little squares like from small, like a volume knob, right? It's only reverse, so keep that in mind. It's probably because it's made in China, and it's kind of what we say here. If we say left, what we mean right, we say it's a Chinese left, right? That's kind of how this one works. That's kind of how this one works too. So when you think to dial it up, you're technically loosening it. If you think that you're dialing it down, you're tidying it. Just keep that in mind. So that's reverse. Second negative about it, and I did already contact them about it. It's only right-handed. So if you're a left-handed player like me, you can try it, but I will not recommend this one for that price. It's too expensive. So for me, I think it was like, of course, free, but if I would have bought it, it was around almost 150 euros. And as far as I know, it doesn't say left or right-handed. I know somehow in VR also, same as with gaming mice and VR, we are all left out. We don't exist. Our left-handed peeps don't exist. You know, raise your left hand if you're left-handed. But that's fine. So I just tried playing right-handed. It works. It's not the best, but that's not the problem with this thing. That's me not being a right-handed player. Other than that, it feels great. It looks carbon. I'm not sure if it's carbon. It could be carbon on how sturdy it is. It's great. I love this thing. I will definitely be using it a lot more. Now, also, this feels amazing. I love it. There is, again, one negative side on the back. This one right here, you can already probably see it. No, you can't. there is no click system, so it's loose. So if you don't watch out, it will snap. Or is there? Oh, there is a click. Never mind. Well, disregard that then. There is a clicking system. I didn't even notice that because it was loose for me in the box. So I didn't even notice that. But apparently there's a click system, so disregard that negative point. So yeah, this feels great. Now keep in mind, it is definitely heavy. If you have wrist problems, do not use it. I do not have it. But even after that play session I did for this video, I definitely felt that I had to stop. Keep that in mind. If you have weak wrist or whatever, don't use it. It is way too heavy. What you could try to do instead, if you really want to use it, don't put the front weight on. Just take it off. Leave it off in this case. That is what I recommend because your controller also goes in there, makes it heavy. Controller point. Here's the thing. It's a second item from AMVR that doesn't support their own stuff. So if you have seen my review on the pistols from AMVR, I already complained that these strips, these hand grips from AMVR, that by the way are still freaking amazing. Let me get them off. They are not supported again with this. What I find kind of weird because they looked at my review and this was one of my biggest complaints about the pistols. You would say, oh, well, let's keep that in mind for the next product. Nope. They just went back to their old ways with not supporting their own stuff. What, in my opinion, is the weirdest thing ever. And they need to stop doing that. They need to start supporting their own stuff. So you don't have to do it like this if you don't have the old ones anymore, right? This is how I have to use them if I want to have them in here or in the pistols because I don't use the old battery caps anymore. But other than that, there's not much I can say. It is great. I love it. I would definitely recommend a little bit of a bigger play space to actually play with it. I don't even know my exact play space, but yeah, it's big enough. Now you can see it on the camera. It looks smaller than it actually is. But yeah, let me see if we can rotate the camera so you can get a little bit of view. So I will try, but yeah, my play space actually is really big. Even if I do like this, I can still not hit the piano, right? So I would say 3 meters by 3 meters minimum. And then also make sure your play space is clean, right? So you actually have the room so you don't break shit or hit someone for the head. You don't want that. All right. So, yeah. So again, I did shoot some footage and I was not even planning on making this review. So this one is really messy. Probably one of my most messy reviews ever, but that's fine. By the way, talking about reviews, I've been saying that there is a review coming from the AMVR cable, the link cable. Let me show you guys. So I have been talking about this cable that I should make a review about this one. The reason why it's taking so long, because I cannot make a real honest review. I did make a review and put it on Reddit. If you guys want to check it out, I'll put a link in the description below if I do not forget. If I do, let me know and I'll still put it there. You're allowed to yell at me because I keep forgetting those kinds of things, but that's probably one of the most common things on YouTube, right? The reason why is really simple. This cable is 5 meters long, right? My issue with it is I need 10 meters minimum. If I want to have it put it on my ceiling and then in my play space, this 5 feet is not going to cut it. Now that is reason one. Reason two, I cannot stick it on my ceiling. So I did report it to them. I think in an older review, I don't know, from other product, I showed you that, but I have the extending cables. Hold on. So I have these retractable cables, right? They gave it to me with the cable. I didn't even ask for it. I just got them with the cable. The problem is I have here in Europe, at least in the Netherlands, sometimes some houses have reinforced metal ceilings, and then they have what is it called? Oh boy, plastered, right? So it's plastered, so it's not smooth. Plus, it's a metal reinforced ceiling, so there is no way in hell you're getting a screw through there. And the second thing, there is no way in hell you are going to be able to put their sticky pads on the ceiling too. And that's sadly enough the only things they give you. So they give you some nice screws, and then they give you some Velcro straps. Velcro straps. Some oh, here they are. I still had one left. They give you these sticky pads, right? They give you these sticky pads. Yeah, I cannot use those. So I did actually reach out to them and told them like, hey, I cannot make a fair review. There are two main issues. One, a cable is too short for me to actually properly test. Now, I did play some games, but yeah, no. If you have to drag the cable around, you know, there is a reason the old Rift system doesn't exist anymore. That's one of them. You know, those two, you can't see them, but I have them hanging up there. One of mine and one of my dad's. So yeah, there is a reason they are not being made anymore, because they are freaking annoying. Some brands still have them, but that's only because probably power consumption, and I don't know why you want to use a cable. Flight sims, maybe great. A battery life, yeah, great. That's the reason I wanted it. But in my case, for a review, I cannot do it. See, I can technically use it here on my desk for flight sims. That's not a problem. But still, then you have the cable lying around here, and if you play a flight sim and you have to go around this, that's not gonna work, because that cable is gonna be fucked up. You have a issue that maybe the headset breaks off, the cable snaps, the inside of the USB-C port breaks, and all that stuff. You do not want that. So you want to have it on your ceiling, but I can't. So yeah, I have a full review on Reddit about it. Let me go here real quick. I know I have people that are screaming at me, hey, 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 where are you? I'm waiting for you. I know. But let me go here real quick. So yeah, you can see I have a full review up here. I will be putting the link down in the description below. It's on the Amvr reviews subreddit. Apparently they didn't have one, so I made one for them. But yeah, so you can read it here. So yeah, if you guys are like, wait, where is that review? There is the review. With that being said, though, I can highly recommend this lovely baseball bat or whatever. Dude, I mean, we don't have that many baseball games, right? But having a baseball bat, I'll contact them about that. Because I don't know if there are any baseball bats for VR. But if they can do this, they can make baseball bats too, right? I'll give it a shot. Anything else that I can say? I know it's really sturdy. They tested it. They put it on the Discord. What they did, they put weights on it. It is amazing. Do you need to be scared to hit the ground? Depends on your height, right? So I am 1 meter and 85. I don't know what that is in feet. Let me check. I think it's 6'2". 180, 85 in feet. It's around 6'1". Um, oh yeah, it's 6'1", 6'1". So if you're around that height, you're good. If you're tiny, you're like a midget. I didn't see that. I did say that. If you're small, midget. Um, don't worry. I got one on the couch. Don't worry about it. You may have an issue. So let me see if I can show you guys. I need to go a little bit further away. Yeah. So even if I'm standing there, I'm not hitting the ground yet. Um, not even close. So yeah, if you're like 6'1" or 1 meter 85, you're okay. Sure, maybe 170 is where you might see an issue, or if you have really long arms, then it also may, because I think I am like maybe 2 centimeters or something, 2 or 3 centimeters off the ground, fully stretched. So yeah, if you have longer arms or you're a little shorter, you may want to watch out for it. There is no adjustment system. They did that for sturdiness. You can really swing this thing. Really swing this thing. You don't have to swing it hard. I started with swinging hard. I kept missing shots and kept missing shots and kept missing shots. Just, you don't need to swing hard with this one. Not even if you want to go a few 100 meters, you don't need to hit hard. Just let it go. Go with the flow and you're fine. I'll put the video up in a minute. Game support. Currently, now I tried it in Golf 5 because I don't have Golf Plus or whatever that's called. I tried it in Golf 5, personally one of my favorites, other than the performance issue they haven't. And then I'm playing even with 6E Wi-Fi and on the 4090, so I don't know what the hell is going on, but that's definitely a game issue. You may see it in the recording, I don't know. So I already had to drop it to medium. Still don't know why, but all right. I had to adjust the profile. Now, if you're used to doing that, you may have no problems whatsoever. If you're not used to adjusting golf sticks like I had, there is a AMVR setting for if you want to select the club. But I think that is still for the shorter version, because at the moment you click AMVR, it's completely off. You have to readjust it yourself. I still need to readjust it. It's still not perfect. I was able to play with it, but I had to do a lot of adjustments to actually make it right. So maybe there is an update coming for that. I do not know. But yeah. That was the Golf Club G1, the brand new Golf Club G1. Let me see if I can get it. Hold on. I want to get it on screen so you guys can see what it costs. There you go. It is now on a sale. So it is now on sale. This is the GA1. I'm so sorry. It's the GA1 force feedback golf club. I know it's in. I wish it didn't translate to Dutch because I hate that language myself. I never have websites in Dutch, so I'm sorry about that. I don't know why there is no translation up here. Wait, English. There you go. All right, here we go. That's better. So yeah, I highly recommend if you have the funding, because yeah, if you have the funds, because yeah, it is expensive. It is expensive. I agree, it is expensive. So normally it's not. Luckily enough, AMVR is running a shit ton of sales. If you want to always have sales, join the Discord. Join the Discord, and you will even get Discord exclusive sale codes, promo codes for like 50% off. Sometimes they have 20% off. Currently, I don't know. It may be a VIP code. I don't know. There is a 50% off, but that may be. Let me check. That may be a VIP or Discord only. So these are definitely, as you can see now, right? You get now 10% off with a gift. But if you join the Discord, up to 50% off. So I think it's then just a normal sale. Black Friday, right? So it's Black Friday sale. You want to click on that link, and this will then give you the probably 50% discount. Let me check. Yeah, see? So forget this part. Go over here. Go to their Discord. Click on the link. I will not link this in the description because I personally think you need to go to the Discord to actually get this one. Or, of course, you could just sneak up there and type it in. That is what I can definitely recommend, going over here. And yeah, again, it is expensive. By the way, we do have really soon. I thought it was already there, so it's or the end of this month or starting next month. We may have a giveaway for this one, so keep your eyes out if you want to join the giveaway. We are going to give away this one. Is this the new one? This is the new one. So we are going to run a giveaway for this, sponsored by AMVR. They only have one requirement if you do so, but that is for a later date when we actually have the giveaway. So yeah, keep that in mind. This one is going to be a giveaway on the channel really soon. I get one myself, and right at the moment I do a review for you guys. And this one will be also set up for a giveaway. So definitely keep that in mind. Yeah. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave you guys with the video from me playing games. And if you do want to grab something, go down in the description of the video, and there should be a affiliate link to get 10% off. If the link is not there, like I seem to forget, every now and then all you want to do is just go there and then go to checkout. And on checkout, fill in Flocker's Design 2025. This will then also give you the I think it was that. Let me check. Yeah. Flockers 2025 for 10% off. Of course, this one is going to be updated next year. But damn, by the way, it's almost next year. What are we going to do? Jeez. So yeah, you can always use that or use the link down in the description below. With that being said, I'm going to leave you guys now with the video of me playing the game. And I'm going to clean the shit up over here because it's a mess. And then we'll see what we're going to do. With that being said, guys, enjoy the rest of the video. And hopefully see you in the next one. Bye-bye, guys. Enjoy.